The Mysterious Mirror Chair is a French story. Once upon a time, in a small village in France, there lived a young woman named Adele. Adele lived alone and had quiet days. She was very smart and curious, but she was considered a bit of an oddball by the villagers. Above all, what Adele liked most was to look for the wonders in the old mansion. The mansion was on the outskirts of the village, and no one lived there. People avoided approaching the mansion, but Adele walked around it many times, curious to see what was inside the mansion's windows. One day, she finally mustered up the courage to try to enter the mansion. The mansion was a dark space with dust and the passage of time, but Adele carefully walked forward step by step. When I went to the back room, I found a mysterious chair there. It was a chair with a large mirror embedded in the back and seat, unlike other furniture. The mirror shone brightly, reflecting the light as if it were alive. Adele approached the chair. Then, I suddenly realized that the reflection of myself in the mirror was not ordinary, but a reflection of myself from another world. I was in the dreamlike place I had always imagined, and there was a beautiful scenery around me. Surprised, Adele decided to sit on a chair. Then, as if by magic, the chair drew her into the world of dreams. In an instant, Adele realized that she had entered the world in the mirror. As she walked through the beautiful garden that stretched out in front of her, she began to explore the place with a sense of wonder. The world was filled with colorful flowers, and the sky was covered with beautiful gradients of pink and purple. Strange creatures also lived there, and welcomed Adele. Among them, the creature that caught my attention the most was a creature that looked like an elegant swan. It called itself Mira and said to Adele, "This mirror chair is what you want most in your heart, but there is one test for those who come here. It is whether you can bring back what you can get in this world to the real world." Adele was excited but a little uneasy. She didn't know what kind of trial awaited her, and she was a little confused. However, Mira continued with a gentle smile. "Those who have overcome the trials can bring back the wisdom and beauty of this world to reality." Adele made up her mind. I really wanted to make this wonderful world my own and bring joy to the people of the village. She decided to be put to the test and headed to the place of the test. The ordeal was more difficult than expected, and Adele failed many times. However, she did not give up. She stood up again and finally managed to overcome the ordeal. She realized the true wish that was in her heart. It was about creating happiness that we could share with others, not just ourselves. After overcoming the ordeal, Adele was finally returned from the mirror world to the real world. Back inside the mansion, Adele stared at the chair again. In the mirror, the lesson she had learned and the wisdom she had gained were reflected. Adele returned to her village and shared with the people the wisdom and beauty she had gained. The village was rich and peaceful, and Adele continued to work for the villagers. Her heart continued to cherish the true happiness she learned in the mirror world, and Adele never forgot the chair. While engraved in my heart the importance of living with true power that mysterious mirror chair taught me. That's it.